Jeremy Fragrance is one of the most craziest, insane people I have ever seen in my entire life. But now that he's on a journey to finding a young Christian virgin bride,
you must be Christian and you must be under 32.
Hey Trisha, I'm very attracted to you. I'm erected physically, simply seeing you.
I can unproudly say that he has actually outdone himself. So before we get into his whole Bachelor escapade, I thought that I would introduce or remind you guys who Jeremy Fragrance is and the type of content he does, because I feel like we need the whole picture. So here's a video of Jeremy explaining how he became Jeremy Fragrance in the first place.
What's my success story? I'm from a little town, grew up in the hood, so to say, from Germany, and wanted to be the best at something. I was a great dancer, great singer, but I wasn't the best. And so I thought this fragrance thing could be the best for me. So I looked also for the best look. What's the best look? A signature look. For example, all white, all black. I follow Jesus Christ and use this platform of my popularity to cherish that and spread the messages about him. Jeremy Fragrance, the #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
Well, you heard it here first, you guys. He was from the hood of Germany and he became a fragrance influencer to make it out the hood, and now he's got a gold Rolex. He's got this white suit that makes him look like the Pornhub version of Cupid. He's also the #1 fragrance influencer that follows the teachings of Jesus Christ. Anyways, what he's really big for is that he started off doing normal fragrance reviews, and as the years went on, his reviews became quite colorful.
Let's give myself an orgasm just mentally. Oh yeah. Oh.
Sexy, sweet, yummy. That's what this fragrance is. 1 Million by Paco Rabanne.
Woo! Sexy, baby! It smells like blood orange. Perry Alice 360 Red. I love it, man. It's the dildo of the fragrance industry. And yeah, it's not so funny actually. Still don't know how to talk about the topic of masturbating. It's difficult, man. I do it, but I don't and you know, it's like if I can be that honest, but it's simply to boost my power type of vibe. All right, ultimately, of course, I want to have a girlfriend and a wife. Turning that girlfriend into a wife and have great kids. So that's Perry Alice 360 Red.
Now that is a marketing pitch that I can get behind. The Perry Alice cologne, a scent so powerful that it makes you rethink your edging habits. Honestly, everything should be reviewed this way because I feel like this is the best way for the consumer to really understand what they're getting themselves into. Here we got my favorite Swifter Wet Jet, but actually it's not funny because it reminds me about how I squirt, but then my husband can't find my clit, and then we don't have orgasm, and then I cry after sex, and we get a divorce, and I'm a felon now, and anyway, Swifter Wet Jet.
I'm doing Versace Eros himself. My favorite concentration is the Eau de Parfum, and that's the one I suggest you. I received a compliment in the staircase from a pretty black hot woman, and I thought she's sexy. By the way, I don't like racism. I myself am Polish, and I was with black girls, with Asian girls. I always wanted to be as cool as P. Diddy.
So if any of you guys were wondering what this, I think, Giorgio Armani cologne smells like, it smells like being open to black women and Asian women with notes of P. Diddy. Now, to be fair, this came out way before the whole like P. Diddy exposure thing. But on the other hand, who the dreams about being like P. Diddy? Is this like one of those European things where like they see one of those 2-liter soda bottles at a pizza store and then they think that Americans just drink that all in one sitting? Oh, you know, I've always dreamt about having the American dream. You know, being like P. Diddy and eating a whole enchilada bowl at Cheesecake Factory in one sitting, being able to buy a gun at PetSmart. You know, the American dream. Look, I was feeling thirsty listening to Jeremy Fragrance talk, but at least I am not hungry. And that's thanks to our sponsor of the day, which is HelloFresh. I am currently on my weight loss journey and I have lost 10 pounds, girl. And it's not from eating unseasoned bland food, but substituting the things that I love with healthier options like HelloFresh. Today I made char tomato and ricotta toast for lunch, and it was so good. HelloFresh has more options than ever to support me on my health journey with over 50 dinner items and marketplace items like these empanadas right here. Eating healthy for weight loss does not have to be boring. HelloFresh offers over 30 options that are calorie smart and protein smart. These ricotta toasts that I just made are under 600 calories, you guys. And everything comes pre-portioned with step-by-step directions on how to make the dish to your doorstep fresh, so you're only paying for what you need. And HelloFresh is giving out free breakfast with every single package that you guys order as long as your subscription is active. So if you're looking to level up your health journey or to just try really good food, please support my channel by clicking the HelloFresh link down below and trying out some really good food. All right, thank you HelloFresh for supporting my channel, and let's get back to the video. So you guys get the point, right? Like, he makes these colorful, descriptive reviews of fragrances, but just like a lot of other male content creators, especially ones that came up like in the 2010s, he is not a stranger to using hot women for views. And to be real with you guys, even today, but mostly back in the day, it was like a cheat code to have hot women in your videos. Do you guys remember that one dude that wanted to be like a classical musician, but he was like not talented enough, so he would just like play the violin with bitches twerking in the background? Do you guys remember Prank Invasion and all those pickup artist type dudes that would just pay actresses to make out with them to make it look like they had game? I'm gonna be real with you guys, like, who the f wants to be pageant pretty anymore? I wanna be a bitch that makes a chiropractor video go viral pretty. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, Jeremy Fragrance is the same way. In some of his videos, it's very clear that he has paid women to be in his videos for engagement. And then in other ones, he goes up to random hot women to, again, get engagement.
Stephanie and Valentina, gorgeous Miami girls. So thank you for being in the video. You're now going to smell a fragrance. You don't know the brand, nothing. It's a men's fragrance, and I need to have your opinion if you think it would be a good fragrance if a man would wear it, or if you think it's just okay. What do you think about this one?
Oh my god, yeah, I like it. Wow.
You like it?
God, the acting in this video is sending me right now. You know what this is really reminding me of? Is like the acting I did in 5th grade when I had to do my dare skit. Yeah, I love crack cocaine. Do you want some? Actually, why don't you scram? Drugs are really bad for you. And if I get caught, I could get kicked out of the bowling club. What? Not the bowling club? You're right. I don't like drugs anymore.
Okay, what is the fragrance that you're wearing? Nothing, right?
Yes, right.
Why?
I forgot.
Still a very attractive woman.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Oh, wow.
No, it's not on me. It's not on me.
I was gravitating towards you.
Okay, this is that good Cuban perfume. I want you to smell it.
It smells very, not like I thought it.
Nice. Also a 10.
Wow, this girl's hot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
At this point, this just has to be a ploy to smell women, right? BRB, guys, I'm gonna become a massage influencer so I can, you know, massage women's breasts and, best of all, their feet.
All right, guys, here with Luana, very attractive woman. Reminds me of Margot Robbie in the movie Wolf of Wall Street.
Excuse me, one question. I'm a YouTuber from Germany. Wow, so this one was really hot. Whoa. Whoa, man, she had a bigger than myself. Obviously, I'm a man, but I don't have a big, but I have a muscular. And that woman had a, wow, great woman.
Oh God, it's like watching your creepy uncle just read out loud his intrusive thoughts, but like in a Cupid outfit. Jeremy Fragrance could drink all the water in the Nile and he still would be thirsty.
The relationship with the gay guy continued. It was a bit f***ed up actually, and I also had stuff with girls, and one of the girls, after I did not want to have contact with her anymore, just like many men are a little bit arrogant after they have sex with a woman. You know, she was very much in love with me, and she says, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then she writes after 6 months, well, you know what, I will sue you for. I said, what the stupid woman. And then we keep going, and then she actually tried to do that. So I called the police and said, this woman is crazy, and I had with her, but how should I do that now? And she tries to sue. But there was a person that said, you know what, you have to say this and this. So I said this and this, and the judgment didn't even came, meaning I lied. And you know what? This changed my life, and I felt like an asshole. And after that, I swore I will never, ever lie again in my life.
Oh my God, there's a lot to unpack here. And again, this might be a language issue that he has going on, but he just told this horrific story of him getting away with a terrible crime. And the end of the story, he's just like, and that's why you don't lie. Bitch, what the f? Oh God, he just belongs in one of those Greek mythology books where they like a bunch of animals and perform a bunch of atrocities and famines and shit. And like the lesson you learn at the end of it is like,
you should just leave a note for your parents sometimes.
And I'm like, damn bitch, did we actually have to read 12 goat orgy scenes and a famine scene to get to that point? Why not just say leave a note sometimes? The reason why I wanted to show you guys this clip is that like A, it's one of his more popular viral videos that he has, but B, because he just has a shady past with women. And even though he wasn't convicted, he's not admitting to anything, like it's still sus. Everything about this video is extremely sus. Okay, so we've talked about who he is, type of content he does, his shady past with women, and this year, all of a sudden, he decided that he's trying to lock it down, and he's on this quest to finding his perfect girl.
So I'm looking for a girlfriend. You must be Christian and you must be under 32. I started the girlfriend search because of 3 women, but actually because of one mainly. I met one Russian, wealthy, hot, super feminine, one of the best women I ever met ever. And she was one of the first ones, so I thought possibly there could be somebody better. That's one of the reasons why I'm looking for a rather young woman. That woman was about 4 years older than me.
Oh my God, 4 years older than him? No, she's a grandma definitely, you guys.
Has she ever even done this move on TikTok? Exactly, that's why we need a younger woman.
The second woman I met, she gave me great energy. She was fantastic. She was part of the reason why I was so successful on TikTok, because of her feminine energy. And then I noticed she's not baptized. The third woman, superstar. She even was supposed to run for Miss Universe. She looks prettier than almost every woman. She makes more money than almost any other woman. But she didn't let the man be the man, and she was not the housewife type of behavior. So I wanted a woman that is more committed and more dedicated to me than she.
This girl was younger than him, she was Christian, but she made more money than him, you guys. It's not very feminine energy of her. It's not very demure of her.
And so this thing started, and that's why I'm looking for a Christian, young, 100% committed, feminine woman to me. I'm Jeremy Fragrance, the #1 fragrance icon that follows the teachings of Jesus.
Christian girl who's under 32, come and get your boy. He literally just looked us in the face and said,
my girlfriend, she's gonna be Christian, young, 100% committed to me, but me, yeah, I'm 35, I'm on coke 24/7, and I smell random women for a living.
Also, let's cut the bull right now. You cannot convince me that he's actually trying to find a Christian girl, because he would hate that. What he's really trying to say is that he's looking for a hot younger girl who has very little experience with other men, so that they're easily manipulated and they won't leave him. Point blank. So this bachelor put out the bad call requesting all the under 32-year-old Christian girlies. How will his bachelor season go? Well, I can show you, because it's all on TikTok.
I'm erected physically simply seeing you talk, and it's a bit early to say
What
that.
the
I am shocked by you. Your appearance is so beautiful. You live in the Christian Houston, Texas. You're young and you seem to have a nice job as well.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, the creeps on Omegle don't have on Jeremy Fragrance. Like, a part of me wants to believe that this is like the Nigerian scam caller method where they would like say the most scammy, crazy up front to see if people would take the bait. And that was like validation on like if they should waste their time with this person because they're like more a proven gullible person, you know? Like, is this his way to weed out the weak souls out there that's easily creeped out? Also, what type of rizzless conversation is this? Most dudes, when they're trying to sext a girl, they're like,
oh yeah, I want your audacious breasts in my mouth.
And he's out here getting boned up on a Wednesday night thinking about a girl from Christian, Texas. He's probably jacking it to like Girl Define videos or some shit.
Oh yeah, you can call me Mr. Struggle. Tell me I'm not worth
They continue the conversation, and I guess she's talking about an abusive ex-boyfriend. And he says, what does abusive mean in this case, Lyndsey? She says, every sense of the word. He says, but what is the meaning of that? What is the situation that happened? He'd hit me, kick me out, force me to have blank. It's unpleasant for me to talk about sexual things with you right now, Lyndsey. Totally okay, I've grown from it. She says, if you're uncomfy with it, we totally don't have to. And then he follows it up with, can you show me pictures so I'm comfortable, that I know you trust me? Stuff like that is on your camera roll, Lyndsey. And can I ask if I could lift you with my strong arms while you don't wear clothes and then kiss you and lift you while you don't wear clothes up and down on me? The fact that she was like,
yeah, I had a terrible abusive boyfriend who was really bad and I'm past that now.
And then his mind went to, oh I was just thinking about you and Girl Define cosplay in Christian, Texas, but now I feel kind of uncomfy jacking off to that because you just trauma dumped. Would you mind sending titty pics or? So the conversation continues and she says, so about that, my mom is dead and I don't really have any pictures of her. I have baby pics though. And he says, okay, I would like to kiss you. I'd like that too. And I want to kiss you with tongue and grab your hair. Do you want that too, Lyndsey? How can one person be so horny that they respond to, my mom is dead with, I want to kiss you with tongue and pull your hair? I feel like this is the way he responds to every life event though. You know what I mean?
Oh, your house just burnt down? You just took your dad off of life support?
Okay, so that was one of the girls that he was texting, but the escapade keeps going on.
Hey Corie, I was so attracted physically with the boner thing. I know it was the truth, so I'm so drawn to you. And it's also good that we haven't met yet because if I kiss you, it's a big move because I'm so popular and it's a big thing when I kiss just a girl. So
not him trying to use his social media clout to get titty pics. Like what? You can't even use your social media clout as currency to buy a 2-day-old chocolate glazed donut at Dunkin' Donuts, and you think it's gonna win you some titty pics? Bitch.
later without the top that you're wearing now would be an interesting picture, Corie.
I want to see you without underwear and just your hand in front of your you know what. Send me that when you go now to restroom, Corie, fast. For me, a picture with hands in front of your breast without face, Corie.
Hey Corie, in case you want to have contact with me, usually I'm the guy that responds every 2 days or something. You should respond a bit faster, Corie.
Bro was sweating. He was so mad that she wasn't responding to every single weird paragraph that he was sending her. The way he's sexting girls reminds me of like an 8th grader that's like in his room trying to hide from his mommy.
Super hot, lol. Can you send me extra large titty pic, R-rated side profile 2024, hot sexy? Also, are you a Christian?
There's also this girl named Shaleigh that he was snapping.
By the way, I don't know if you know of course you know Donald Trump, but I have a private friend from his family. I was thinking about a few women, if they could handle a guy like him, a dominant, demanding guy like him, or another guy, or example like me. So be aware of that. It's also it's very great, I think, for a woman, because you're super safe and worshipped if you are with a guy like me. But it's also very demanding because I only want one woman.
So I think he's trying to say that he's a dominant alpha male like Trump is, and he's trying to see if she's like up to the task to be able to handle him. Look, usually I roll my eyes when men come on here and they're like,
You know what? I gotta know if you can handle me. Yeah.
but I'm gonna be real with you. I believe Jeremy Fragrance when he says he needs a girl that's able to handle him, okay? I feel like a step he should take before he starts sexting and talking about his boner to random girls on Snapchat is that he should send them an insurance coverage waiver form or something. Like, he needs to know whether or not their insurance or their Obamacare is going to cover the Cirque du Soleil, Donkey Kong, lifting up and down type of they're going to do. Is it possible that you are still virgin, Ariana? 100% okay if not the case. And are your mom and dad still married, Ariana? Just write me back to these two things, Ariana. The parents being together has to be a new standard. He was over by Lyndsey, who trauma dumped all over him about her abusive boyfriend and her dead mom when she was 4. And he was like, F it, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I wonder, like, as the process of him trying to find a girlfriend keeps going on and on and on, if his process for selecting women just gets pickier and pickier. Look, bitch, it's not enough for you to be under 32 and Christian and a virgin anymore. Now your parents have to still be alive and together. He needs to know your credit score, your student loans amount, okay? Even, like, are you team Stefan or team Damon? That's important. Once you answer those questions, then I will send you boner pics.
Impressive, I like that. And I see it as a bonus, although it's not a must that a woman is still a virgin. But I like that.
He also follows that video up with, I assume you are not a virgin, correct? 100% correct if that's the case. Wow, I'm oppressed a lot. Because with 21, some are not anymore. I would kiss you, but the other thing, wait till after marriage if it would even come so far, like for a date. I like and respect you. Send me a pic of your mom. I won't save. I can see then how you will look when you're older. Send me a pic of your mom. Are your mom and dad still married, and what's their job, and where do they live? Guys, there's so many red flags in this one that I'm getting dizzy. He's just adding more and more to this criteria list. Like, now we have to know if the mom is hot. What's next after this? You gotta send in your social security number, a full blood test, 23andMe results. He has to make sure that every bitch that he talks to has good A1C levels, okay? Because he's not dating a bitch with diabetes. No. I love how he's never even asked these girls a single thing about their interest or personalities, or even said anything about his own interest and personality. So according to him, he had over 30,000 girls that applied to be his girlfriend, and that is just how a few of the potential bachelorettes went. Did he ever find a girlfriend? Well, apparently he did.
The woman that is currently filming me is a representation of a woman that is better than about 30,000 women that applied to me in the girlfriend thing. Let me analyze her. Okay, she's young, but that fades.
I also have her full extensive 23andMe results and 8 analysis of her mom at the age of 60, and I know that she's gonna be hot, at least until she's 30.
She's Christian, that's great. She can give birth to children, that's great too. She is already, without being me in a relationship, very committed in the way that I understand if we would go further, she would go 100%. And she is a strong woman, but at the same time, a feminine, supportive woman.
So you're probably wondering, what does this relationship look like? Well, guys can decide what you think she's getting out of this relationship. You know what? Instead of telling kids that smoking marijuana and drinking Mike's Hard Lemonade is going to give them erectile dysfunction, show the kids Jeremy Fragrance and be like, this is why you shouldn't take cocaine. The crazy thing is that I would probably attribute 30% of his insanity to the drug use and the other 70% to the fact that he like practices semen retention and he's very serious about it. If Jeremy Fragrance stopped edging for like a whole year straight and just let himself go, I am telling you, he would solve all of his problems. Dude, the post-nut clarity that he would have would be like, it'd be life-changing. It'd be like a deaf kid that heard its mom's voice for the first time. Before post-nut clarity, I used to get chubbed up thinking about Girl Defined in a Christian Texas. But after post-nut clarity, I can hear Girl Defined say, playing hard to get without getting hard. Thanks, post-nut clarity. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts on Jeremy Fragrance down below in the comment section. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.